Are doing well today. I really do. Let's get started with some messages. I'm going to use my Akashic deck. Let's get some messages. I hope you all are feeling as beautiful as I am today. Let's get some messages from the Akashic deck and see what the Most High God, Mother and Father, our spiritual team, has for the chosen. Ashe. Let's see. Spirit, what messages do you have for the chosen ones? All right. Ashe. So again, we got the karmic trench in a reversal position. Karmic trench is recognized as a karmic cycle that is now complete. This is you ending all past traumas, situations with past people that no longer serve you. Yeah, I'm seeing here that you are doing very good, chosen, when it comes to your healing journey. There's different stages of healing, but I'm seeing here that you're in this space at this time where you're in a good space, okay? A very good space in your life when it comes to your healing journey. But let's get some messages from the divine. Let's see what we have here. So we're going to start with Muse and see. So, okay, so we got this card shows a time of very heightened resourcefulness and inventiveness for you. Any creative project, new or old, can receive exceptional energy now, both from you and from the universe. Call to the spirit muses and let them join you and the creator within to lift your project to the skies. Ashe. So what I'm seeing here is that, yeah, you definitely have cleared a path where all of the trauma that you've been through with a bunch of karmics, or even you being a karmic at one point, is telling me that you've cleared the way for that. And so there's now a time where you're going to be in a new energy. Like, this is all new. Everything is new. You have a clean slate when it comes to your life and what you're doing with your life. I'm seeing here that there are new beginnings that are happening for the chosen. So we have the kings. We have the king of forces. Let's see what this is talking about. Okay, so the king of forces is it says upright. It indicates the presence of a man who has a powerful and positive energy. He comes with good intentions, gentleness, and honesty resonates with him. If you don't know this person, you're going to know him in the future. So this could be a new lover. This could be a business partner. This could be someone who's going to teach you something. This could be someone who's going to support your project. This could be dealing with a work issue or just your life in general. So this person is going to be in your life to enhance your life. He may also be a possible lover again. So in order to be open to receiving a man of honor, make sure you engage in honoring and being tender to yourself. And so at this point, chosen, we already know how to love ourselves, okay? So this is why we're receiving a level up when it comes to our love life, when it comes to our careers, or whatever you got planned, your businesses, whatever it is for you or a man around you. There could be a position coming in any of the careers natural to the king of forces, such as electronics, astronomy, physics, geology, alternative fuel, any of the earth sciences, and new industries in environmental care. Any activity connecting with earth energy and nature beneficial to you at this time. Whether you are male or female, this also reveals an important side of yourself, Feel the balance and beauty of nature and know the powerful forces always moving within and around you. So I'm seeing here that you guys have a clean slate, okay? So the path is really unknown when it comes to you because you're creating your life over. And with the karmic card, the karmic trench card that comes up in the reverse, this is telling me that you released a lot of toxicity and people that no longer connect to your energy. So that is so good. Let's get to the tarot and see what else we have that the Most High God, Mother, and Father wants to tell us. Look at that. Look how it opened. Okay, so a whole new world with fairness and opportunity for you chosen. Okay, let's see what messages we have. Let's see what we need to know today. Spirit, what do we need to know today or for the rest of the week? All right, so we got the Page of Cups, clarified by the Nine of Wands. We need some more information, Spirit. What else do we have here? Clarify the Nine of Wands. All right. So, okay, so if this is dealing with love, I'm seeing here that there is a situation. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. All right, clarify the Page of Swords. So there's someone watching you who is actually growing love for you. Okay, now if they're not watching you, they're thinking about you. Maybe they're on your Facebook page, maybe they're on your TikTok page, or whatever page you have, your YouTube channel. I'm seeing here that there is somebody watching you and wanting to come slowly to you. This is a person that's possibly been watching you for a while. I'm seeing here that they're wanting to offer a romantic gesture in some way. But yeah, so someone's going to be calling you. I'm seeing here that... Clarify the High Priest. Clarify the High Priest. Please, Spirit. Thank you. So with the High Priest and the Knight of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. So this is telling me that this person may be a little bit nervous to connect with you. I'm seeing here that this person may do... They're like plotting and planning on what they should say to you. You know, this person doesn't have an actual plan, but I'm seeing here that they're like in their head a lot thinking about you. Okay, so clarify the Nine of Swords, Spirit. Yeah, they're trying to figure out how to come towards you. Okay, this Ten of Pentacles here, this is someone who may be hurting because they don't know how to communicate to you or something. I'm seeing here with the Three of Swords energy, this is a person who's possibly going through some sort of hurt, pain, or, you know, they're thinking about you constantly. And with the Empress card here, you know, this is telling me that, you know, they see you as someone who has it all together. I'm seeing here, chosen, you're in this space where you have raised yourself up to a level where what I'm hearing is, I don't need nobody, but if I want somebody, I'm going to choose what I want because I know what I deserve. So you're in this space in your life where you know what you deserve. Okay, you know what you deserve, and because you're sitting on your throne at this time in plush luxury, you could be, you know, if you're not feeling as if you're in luxury, your life is feeling like it's luxury. Like maybe it don't look like it, but because you've healed, you know, the feeling of luxury is what you have. So you feel abundant at this time. Okay, it may not look like it, but you're feeling it, and this is causing for you to be able to be clear on what you know you want. Okay, so you got options, baby. And one of the options that you know you have is something, I mean, an option that you know you have is something you can go back to from the past. But with the Ten of Swords here, this is a dead and stinking situation, child. And with the Hangman here, I just feel like you leaving this person on hold, because when your phone line is ringing in the future, when you start going out more, as I'm looking at an owl, like you're going to have the wisdom, because you know the hangman represents someone who also has wisdom, who also is able to think clearly on what they're wanting in their life. You know, they're making choices, but they're not making fast choices. This is you being able to figure out who is best for you, you know? So when it comes to love, which is what I'm feeling like this reading is going into, it's you being able to choose who you want at this point, you know? And so you're gonna have people hanging on a limb. Song I'm getting is I'm out on a limb. I'm gonna into you again. Baby, baby, you. That used to be my jam. But anyway, I'm feeling like you got options chosen when it comes to love, and you know what you want. You know what you want. You're very decisive on the choices that you're going to be choosing. As I look at my phone, I see two deers that are kissing. So this is telling me that you will meet that right person. I don't know what the I'm in for deers are, but you're going to meet somebody that is going to be on your level. Because the only thing you can do is go up from now. Because when you come into the Empress energy, this is telling me that you are in a position where you can only of course you're going to meet people that are not on your level, but you will meet people on your level as well, because the higher you go, the better people you'll meet. Okay, because a lot of people are not going to tolerate certain things. So with that said, you're not tolerating a lot of things, chosen. And when this could be for the emperor as well. Okay, so with the hangman, clarify the hangman spirit. Hangman, and then you got the moon card. So what I'm seeing here is that you're not really going to be making choices as quickly. What I'm getting here is that you might feel positions out. Peace. What's up? You might feel the energy out when it comes to people that you're meeting, but you're not going to be making any clear decisions. Okay, you're not going to be making any clear decisions. All right. And it may be overwhelming for you to be in the dating market, because what I'm seeing here is that you're trying to stay healed and on your spiritual journey at the same time. So the question is, how do I continue to stay on my spiritual path and be able to date without being imbalanced? Because when you are a loving person and you're giving and you're always, let's just say you do meet somebody, which you will meet, okay? How will you be able to balance your energy to where you won't lose yourself in a relationship? These are the things that you're going to have to start figuring out. And it's going to be overwhelming, because when you fall in love, well, I don't even want to say fall in love, but look at the emperor right here. When you meet people, when you date, what I'm seeing here is that you're going to find somebody on your level. Now, both of y'all going to have shit to do, but, as a woman, you're going to be very nurturing. So you're going to have to learn how to balance your energy when it comes to meeting new people, when it comes to, courting and stuff. You're going to have to know how to, put your energy where it belongs. So this is going to be a task for you, because this is something new for a lot of you, chosen, because I know like a lot of you have been, been practicing celibacy. You've not been intimate for a while. And so, you're going to have to learn how to balance your spirituality with your with you getting out there, because what I'm seeing here is going to be a little bit stressful, because it's like you like your own space, you you like your own space. You know, you're a loner. You're a loner, and you got to heal on that, because Spirit is really about to bless you with a relationship. This is what I'm seeing. So why do we have the Seven of Swords here? Let me gather all the cards, and then we're gonna look into why the Seven of Swords is here. Spirit, why do we have the Seven of Swords? What is the Seven of Swords here for? What is hidden? All right. So you got the Seven of Swords and you got the Justice card. Clarify the Justice card, Spirit. No, clarify, yeah, the Justice card. Clarify the Justice card. All right. So what I'm seeing here is that someone wants to balance, like they're wanting a fairness with you. Someone from your past is wanting fairness. They're in their emotions about you. This could be somebody you could have children with. What I'm seeing here is like they're thinking practical on how to gain balance with you. And with the Seven of Swords, it's having the right thing to say to you. Like this person is trying to figure out the right things to say to you. They're gathering their thoughts and they're trying to build themselves up to say the right thing to you. And, you know, I'm really tired of past people coming into this, you know, into this conversation, because anyway, what I'm seeing here is that this person is glorifying you all of a sudden. They know who you are. You know, they know who you are. They know that you transformed into the Empress or the Emperor, and now they're wanting to come back around because they see your worth. So there could be somebody else watching you, Chosen, who is not really liking the messages that you're saying. This could be somebody who this person is dating from the past. This could be a friend from the past. Clarify the Queen of Wands, please, Spirit. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Okay. So this is a person who is currently going through a lot of stress at this time. Because what I'm seeing or feeling is that this person is wanting to be with the person that wants you. So the person that wants you, you don't want, but they want this person. And they're in their head stressing because they feel like, well, all they're receiving right now from this person is a bunch of betrayal and continuous headaches and sorrow, you know? And this is just what it's gonna be. Because the thing is, when you don't love yourself, you go through situations like this. When you don't know how to walk away from people, you go through stuff like this. And I could feel like this person may be watching me right now. But anyway, with that said, you know, I feel like this person had a more sexual-based relationship with your person. Okay? So what I'm seeing here, well, not your person, Chosen, because you're not wanting to even be with that person no more. But this could be a person that you used to deal with in the past. Like, I'm just seeing here that this person is a little upset or having some sort of headache because maybe they're trying to call them. Well, I just hear they're trying to call them into their realm. Their realm. I hate how they have meditation commercials. Like, how do you have a commercial with meditation music? Anyway, I should use my Apple Music, but I don't feel like doing all that. So what I'm seeing here also, guys, is that, yeah, you got choices when it comes to love. You most definitely do. But also what I'm seeing here is that there are people feeling left out in the cold because you're choosing to pretty much put work into yourself. You're focusing on yourself, focusing on what you need to do with your life. What else, Spirit? Yeah, this is what you're doing. And, you know, I see, clarify the Queen of Wands, Spirit. Yeah. So I'm also seeing here that there could be, why is this Five of Wands here, Spirit? Why is the Five of Wands here? Why is the Five of Wands here? Okay, so maybe, oh, this person is wanting to fight over a man. But you're not fighting over him because you don't want him. There is a woman wanting to fight over a man, and honestly, I don't know like how to fight over, like the chosen don't really know how to fight over a man. So real for that 100% agree. Yeah, because we don't know how to fight over men, chosen, or yeah, we don't know how to fight over men. That's not even in our like DNA to fight over a man, you know, especially a man we don't want. So I'm trying to pick up new energy. I'm sick of the past. I don't want the past people coming into this reading. It don't, really serve us anything. But anyway, with that said, maybe I should change the subject because someone's upset about what I'm saying. Because someone's watching, they're listening to this, and there's some stress that's going on that they don't want to know, they don't want to hear. But honestly, chosen, I'm just seeing someone trying to come towards you. Someone's watching you, trying to come towards you. They're making very slow steps to do this, okay? Because you're in this person's heart. Yeah, they're definitely wanting to come towards you. And I feel like they're trying to sneak themselves back into a committed relationship with you. But you know what? I'm so sick of this. Let's talk about something else. We gotta get them out of our business, chosen, because these people, they will read clearly through anything that I say or whatever I say. They think that it's directed to them. And honestly, it's not, because we're talking about new people. New people. People that are the shit to us. Okay, so let's get some more messages, guys. Ooh, we got student in the reverse. This is telling me somebody, let's talk, not learning from their mistakes. This is a person that is not learning from their mistakes. They're repeating the same damn cycles over and over again. This is a person who knows it all. This is a person who fails every time. This is a person who's foolish. They make foolish decisions. That's what it says here. Ignorance. Misinformation. Very careless with their life. Have no type of direction. Let's go into this. What is this about? Spirit, what do we need to know about this? They don't learn the lessons. I don't like to be like that, guys. That hurt my heart, because it's like, dang, like, if you learn the lesson, you will be able to just do better. I want people to do well, guys. I really do. I don't like kicking people when they're down. It hurts my heart. But let's see. Clarify the student card. Clarify the student card, please, Spirit. Clarify the student card. Clarify the student card, please. Yeah, this is someone from your past. So what I'm seeing here, like when I look at this card, I feel like this is a person that's being talked to by an adult. But the thing is, because certain people are in page energy, they're not understanding what a person is saying. It's kind of like being in a class where you're in let's just say you're in a math class or a class you don't understand. And a person is talking to you, but the things that they're saying is kind of like you're not understanding. You're not really learning, because as much as you're trying to pay attention, maybe you got other things going on mentally that you're thinking about, So with the 9 of Swords, this is telling me that there is somebody who may be going through some stress. Somebody is really like in a very bad state at this time, and I feel like they feel as if their flowers have died, like they have no type of flowers. Like I just heard flowers are just, they're all like stale, you know? And this person has to breathe life back into themselves, you know? Yeah, this person is feeling unhappy, and with the 10 of swords, I'm seeing here that this person could be feeling betrayed. This person could have went through a lot of betrayal. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And if that's not the case, what I'm also seeing here is like, I can't believe I did that. And I know I talked about that in another reading, but with the Hierophant, you know, this also represents traditional settings. It could represent marriage. It can represent lessons. You know, it represents a lot of things. What I'm seeing here is that although this person may feel as if they don't understand certain things, like I feel like they're at a point in their life where they're trying to figure out what they're doing wrong. So yeah, student came out in the reverse because they've made foolish decisions. And this is a person saying, man, why did I do that? What the hell is wrong with me? You know? And this is them saying like, you know, something's got to give. Like there's certain, they possibly have had a tower moment where there are some changes that are happening in their life. Okay, so with these changes that are happening, it's causing this person to feel as if they got to stop something. Something's got to stop. With that said, you know, the Hierophant here, this could be someone deciding to go to counseling, or this could be someone speaking to somebody, or maybe getting information online, or whatever it is. What I'm seeing here is that this person is trying to figure out what they need to do when it comes to their life. Okay, so if you are in this position, this is not a time for you to even think about a relationship. It's not a time for you to focus on other people. This is a time for you to focus on self. Okay, and again, my channel is a healing channel. It is for the chosen. However, when you are trying to do better in your life, these are messages for you to become more advanced in your life so that you could be, you know, healed. And so with the 9 of Pentacles, this is Spirit telling this person that you need to focus on yourself. Because 9 of Pentacles, it represents independence. Okay? But, okay, the thing is, clarify. See, what I'm seeing also is that all of the sneaky stuff that this person has done, all of the conniving things that this person has done has caught them back up. So it's all coming back tenfold. With the Tower card, this is telling me this person can no longer move like this. I remember I told somebody, I said, I was explaining to somebody, I said, they were like, why y'all not getting along or something like this? This was an old friend. But I was like, cuz I don't like the way they move. And he bust out laughing. But I was serious as hell, you know? He bust out laughing because he knew how serious I was. And so with this here, this is showing me that this person was moving real shisty. This is a shisty person who makes horrible decisions to try to ruin people's lives or whatever is happening. I just feel like with the 7 of Swords, this is someone who felt as if they would never get caught. So when you're so sunken into negativity and low vibrational activities or whatever you're doing, like low vibrational choices, you lose yourself more and more and more. So it's like your spirit is running away, or your soul is running away from you. Your soul cannot even lead you in dysfunction because you're now allowing your ego to run you. And I'm not saying that the ego is always bad, but in some circumstances like these, when you're allowing your ego to run you, when you're allowing your ego to run you, it causes for it causes for you to be it causes for you to feed your demon, you know. So your demon now is empowered. Okay, so you're feeding the demon. You're feeding the demon. And with the Six of Pentacles, clarify the Six of Pentacles, please. With the Six of Pentacles, what, you know, I got the Queen of Wands. Clarify the Six of Pentacles again, Spirit. Why I got the Six of Pentacles? There, yeah, see, there we go. So there is a woman, like, I feel like this woman feels as if she can move off of her sexuality. You know, this is a woman who who has could be very, very good in bed. She could have the gift to gab. She probably would do anything in bed. Whatever it is, I feel like this woman is very sexually driven. You know, she loves sex and stuff like that. What I'm seeing here is that this will, you know, while we're on this topic, what I'm seeing here is that not only is this person in a very deep situation where they're making bad decisions, but when they encounter another spirit that is in alignment with theirs, this is how these spirits meet. This is why it's always good to heal, because you don't know who you're encountering nowadays. Your spirit is your spirit knows familiar spirits. And so when this person possibly, you know, start doing all this bad stuff, I don't know why I'm getting on this topic, because the student is in reverse, and this is telling me that someone's not learning their lessons. Whatever happened, what I'm seeing here is now that, you know, you start meeting people like you, because you're moving, the way you're moving is shiesty. So you meet spirits like this who don't want to learn. So y'all both now have an ego where you think you know everything. And even when someone tries to warn you and tell you, no, that's dangerous, you should not do that, you know, that's not a good idea, you go and do it anyway. And I'm going to get out of this energy in a minute, but, you know, I guess Spirit is wanting me to talk about it, you know. Spirit is wanting me to bring light to this situation, because this is what we rejected, chosen ones. We have rejected low vibrational energy, and we chose to work on ourselves. So while a lot of people were feeding their demons, while a lot of people were in toxic environments or thinking that it was funny, like people were really out here acting a fool. Because I used to think like, damn, do evil win? Do being evil win? Because when I was trying to always do the right thing, still always trying to do the right thing, I was noticing that there were a lot of people who are doing evil that were always on top. And I'm like, dang, like, God, how is this happening? How is this happening? Why are people that are evil able to move ahead and be like, they're doing good, like, and I'm here trying to do the right thing, and I'm still you know, I'm broke as hell. Things are going, you know, everything's going wrong for me, and I'm still trying to do the right thing. I'm like, damn, should I go the way they going? Because the way they doing things, it seems like it's good for them. But God was like, wait, just wait it out, keep doing it, you know. And I kept staying focused. We kept staying focused, chosen. We kept staying focused, no matter how hard it was. Like, this journey, it was not for the weak. This was hard. This was hard, okay? So we got Yogi. Yogi is the number 6. And, you know, the number 6 talks about, you know, love, you being a giver and all of this stuff. Talks about enlightenment, alignment, spiritual practices. This is what we were doing. We were focusing on our journey, healing, as above, so below. So whatever you do on this earth, it's as above, so below. So whatever you put out is what you get back. Okay. And so this is what we were doing the whole time, which caused us to have a peaceful life, even though there were things that were not always in the right position in our lives. We still had a lot of protection around us. We had a peace of mind because we could sleep at night knowing that we made right decisions. The decisions that we made, we know, it was like, okay, I'ma still make these decisions. I'ma still, do the right thing, and this is what you kept doing. This is what you kept doing. You stayed on your path because deep down inside, you are a queen or a king, and you just have a conscience, okay? Some people, they don't have a conscience. Some people, they just be moving without even thinking about how they're hurting people, how they, you knew you were building some sort of legacy. So, Chosen, how is your legacy looking? How you like it? Like when you actually look at the decisions you're making in your life, how you liking that? You know what I'm saying? Like me, I can honestly say I like my legacy. I like what I'm doing on this earth, and I love being led by the Most High God, Mother and Father, and my spiritual team. Like, I feel like I've gained a lot of confidence. I know, like, we all have gained a lot of confidence. We have class about ourselves. We have, we're strong-mindedness. We have self-love for ourselves. We feel empowered at this time because we've moved into a direction in our life where we were the student. We always became the student, even though we were teaching. You never want to be in a space in your life where you are not allowing yourself to be a teacher. Be a student. You always want to be a student. You never want to feel you never want to have that arrogance about yourself where you feel as if you can't learn from other people. I learn from my children. That's how open I am with this life, with this world, because my children have taught me many things, okay? Especially my daughter. I'm going to say all of them. They all have taught me so much. And, I'm just, I know we're very blessed. We have standards. We have morals, okay? We're powerful. And we have self-control. This is what a lot of people in this life are lacking. And we're teaching people how to behave in this world, in this worldly world. Because we're not of the world, we're in it. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. All right, so we got the mirror, number 18. Let's see what that's about. So it says, what I see is what I get. What I perceive of what I see is who I am. Who are you? Your reflection, representation. What is the representation of yourself? Who do you represent? How do you represent yourself when you come out in the world? You know how to tune inward. So you are a mirror for people. So when people look at you, they gotta see the truth. They have to see the truth. See, you never lost, Chosen. You never lost. You always stayed on top. I'm proud of you. All right. So we got influence in the reverse. And this is just the beginning card. That card doesn't resonate with us. Okay. So it says, make it make sense. So it says, doer, the physical, overanalyzing body image, confusion, ignorance, mental health issues, emotional overthinker, and mind games, irrational logic, over intuition. So let's because it came up in a reversal, so let's clarify what this is about. Spirit, what is intellectual about? I mean, it pretty much speaks for itself. All right, so there are some people who are lacking self-love. Okay, clarify intellectual. Spirit, clarify self-love. Okay. All right, so yeah, so there could be someone lacking self-love, and this card came out in a reversal position, and it's talking about you being a badass. Okay, it's saying you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. But and when it's in a reverse position, this is telling me that someone may not feel that way about themselves. Okay, so with the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, this is telling me that there is a person who does not have any type of, you know, what I'm getting here is like this person is truly guarded. Like you will never be able to get in this person's heart because they have so much hurt that they've been through. But the issue that I'm having here is like, how are you offering this when you have self-love issues? You've not worked on yourself. You've not done any type of work, but you want to come back into someone's life with a King of Swords energy. King of Swords is a person that doesn't have no type of emotion, no feeling, you know. So basically, you know, you're over analyzer. That's what it's saying. You know, your body language gives some confusion. Like no one can ever read you because you have issues with trusting people. You have issues with trusting people and also possibly have mental health issues. So there needs to be a balance with this. And this is why, you know, even though it's seeming as if it's coming with some sort of emotion, it really ain't. It's just somebody needing to be around somebody possibly. But with the Hangman, this is also representing someone who's possibly stuck and they're realizing some things, because the Hangman, even though it represents someone feeling stuck in some, and depending on what the cards are around, I'm seeing here that they're receiving some sort of enlightenment as well. So they're thinking real hard, like someone's thinking real hard, but I'm not, you know, it's more so, to me, it's based off the ego. It's based off the ego. Yeah, thinking practical. It's based off the ego more so. Yeah, because they're wanting some sort of justice with you. They're wanting a relation, like I'm getting relations. So when I say relations, I mean, I'm not even gonna say ships because this is like half-ass. You know, this is telling me that this is what this person is fantasizing. But I'm seeing here with the Strength card and the World card that this is a completed cycle. You know, it's just, it's too much that has happened, you know? It's too much. So if someone's from your past chosen is wanting to come back to you and they put you through a lot of hell, embarrassed you in front of people, made you feel like a piece of nothing, you know, had everybody talking and dogging you out, you know what times you had chosen with certain people. It didn't feel good. It did not feel good. I know it didn't for me. I was embarrassed. I know y'all had to be embarrassed at one point in y'all life when y'all are dealing with people that you actually thought cared about you. You know, it was very hurtful. These people, they didn't care about you. Look at that. They didn't care about you. Even though you were given, they didn't care. They didn't care. You know, I feel like they cared about themselves. They made a choice. This is a choice that was made, you know. Nine of Cups, you know, that to me represents someone who's working on themselves, who got you know, King of Cups, even though it shows emotion, it's like, you know, okay, so what I'm getting is, what I'm getting here is, there was some sort of emotion for you. There was some sort of emotion, but then it was kind of like, nah, I'm good. You know, with the devil card here. Someone made a choice. They made a choice. They made a choice. And you had to continue on with your life, chosen. So, you know, there will be people who are going to be like thinking real hard. And they gon', you know, people, they have the audacity to be upset because you're like, nah, I'm good. Because all the trust that these people have, you know, ain't no trust. Where's the trust? Like, to me, I find it to be very egotistical for a person to even be mad because you're choosing you just like they chose them. Okay? So you got to remember what you went through so you won't go through that shit no more. Not saying that we were the most perfect people, but I want you to remember, you know, watch people clarify the page of Swords, because what they're going to start doing is saying, you did this, you did that. Someone is going to try to force their way up in your life, and you're going to just kind of like be like, no. They have to heal, you know. Again, we're no longer cross-contaminating our energy with people who don't serve us. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe, okay? And like the live if you feel called to. Anyway, with that said, I got the Page of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Empress, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Cups, clarified with the Moon card and the King of Cups. So also what I'm seeing here is that there are other people that this person could possibly be dealing with that they have on hold. So they have choices from other people that are waiting on them to make a decision. You know, and honestly, they're making a decision not to make a decision. That's what I'm seeing here. And it's stressing them out. So yeah, this person from your past, look, you're the best one out the deck. And I'm not trying to be mean, guys. I really ain't. I'm not trying to be mean. But what I'm seeing here is, compared to the Queen, like the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, you represent the Empress. You're like all the women in one, or all the men in one. So you know who that person wants. Now, at one point, look at what it says. It says, and we're going to put this in the upright. It says, you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities, okay? But, damn, that's what I get for talking too damn much. Excuse my language. But, you're the best one out of, like, so you are the Empress compared to everyone in the deck. And so that's what I was going to say. So there, once upon a time, y'all, there was a time where even when you were represented as the Empress, people did not want to even look your way. And the reason why is because they were caught in their carnal nature. They were caught in their carnal nature. And so when you're stuck deeply rooted into negativity, when you're stuck deeply into negativity and you're so like lustful, you're so into your sin, you're so into lust. Now, listen, I'm no Christian, but I do know that there are some things in this life that we kind of just, fall for when we're when we're deep into temptation. This is why you always have to have balance. You can't see the forest from the trees when you're low in that energy. That is not good. But anyway, with that said, they didn't want the good girl or the good woman when they were sunken into temptation. And now all of a sudden, now that they're at their lowest point and receiving a bunch of judgment that they put their own selves in, they're needing your light. They need you to survive. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't right. Spirit says, close your legs to married man. No, I'm just kidding. Spirit says, close yourself off to people that want to harvest your energy. Okay? Yeah, they weren't thinking about you then. They didn't think about you then. But now all of a sudden, they thinking real hard. They're like, damn, I need that I can be there. I can be the emperor now. Now that I've finished all my foolish ways, now I can, now that I had all the fun that I wanted and did all my hoeing and everything else, I can get all serious and stuff with you and continue that karmic wheel. Because honestly, they're not going to be dedicated to you. It's always going to be a third party situation with you, chosen. Because these people have a unbalanced root and sacral chakra. Everything is just out of alignment, over sexualized, and the thing is, they've not healed in that area, and you're just not going to be able to keep up. You're not going to keep up with that. Because they going to put in some work. And then once they get sexual with you, chosen, they're going to start being sneaky again, okay? So they're going to act as if we're balanced and, hete poo and peace. They're going to be saying ashe. They're going to be saying everything that you say to act as if y'all in alignment. But honestly, this person is sneaky. They still have karmic ways about them, carnal ways that they have not finished living out. Like, they have to live their life out to the fullest. YOLO. You only live once. All right. So we got the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and then we got the Sun card. So, chosen, this is what you had to do. I'm seeing here that you had to start over. You had to think practical about your life and your happiness. Okay? So you chose... Oh, okay. No, this ain't what it's saying. What it's saying is that someone just wanted to have fun. They're still in there. They're still having fun. Or they're still wanting... So this person wants to heal, but they got a lot of healing to do. Because with the Sun card... Clarify the Sun card, Spirit. They got work to do. Clarify the Sun card, Spirit. The Moon card came out in reverse. So this is some hidden secrets that this person has. Clarify the Page of Pentacles, Spirit. So the person is ready to come out of toxicity, but the issue is you can't come out of toxicity if you're not healing. If you don't heal, you're not, there's some work that you have to do. You can't just run out of this and act like it never happened. Like, this is going to follow you secretly. Like, this is what happened. They hid their ways. They hid their ways about them. And the thing is, I don't even think it was that bad at one time. But the more life went on, It's the more they thought like it was fun. Like, oh, this is fun being a bad person. This is fun being evil and feeding my ego. And then the thing is, you got advice from the wrong people. And then you were these people could possibly have been like, did like someone did spell work on the person or something like that. My thing is, I never want to be with somebody who is controlled by spell work. Now I know, like, I have had issues when it came to people doing spell work on me, you know. I can't even deny that. Like, when spell work was done to me, it was only causing, people did spell works to try to kill me, to try to make me broke, try to end relationships that I had with people. People did a lot of things to me, and God is so good, because I still stay faithful to myself and to the Most High God and to my ancestors. Like, I know y'all been through that, but with that said, like, a lot of people don't want to hear it because they're still caught in their carnal nature. But with that said, like, when spell work was done to me, or when spell work is done to you, you have to have a mindset to get through that. Some people are not strong enough to get through spell work. Some people, they literally have to do is, maybe, some people who are under spell work, they have no control over themselves. And that's what I feel like. Because when someone was acting a certain way, I'm like, dang, like, this is not you. I know you. You know what I'm saying? I never seen this person act the way they did. But I knew they were influenced under something, Because another thing is, when you sleep with people who are low vibrational and you don't have substance, or you don't have like direction in your life, it causes for you to be unaware. Like, you don't have no type of like, your gut feeling and all that is lost. So you make bad decisions, causing tower moments in your own life. And some of these tower moments, because this tower moment came up in the upright, this is telling me that these are silent tower moments that you don't even recognize that are happening. But you're so caught in your lustful nature that you're continuing on with these low vibrational ways, Some people are just caught in it. They don't know how to get out of it, So with the Ace of Cups and the So also what I'm also seeing here is that it didn't break you, Chosen. So with the Tower card coming up in the upright position, what I'm seeing here is that it did not break you, but I remember what I'm seeing here is that Spirit is getting you out of situations. So you may have been living with somebody that you shouldn't have been living with, or you may have been in a house like with family or something like that. Whatever it is, what I'm seeing here, you were in a home with people, or in an environment with people that you had to be around, and it took time for you to get out of this environment. But finally, once it was like something unexpected happened. So, you had no control over certain tower moments that happened in your life. And you may have felt like you felt horrible. It made you feel like, dang, God, really? Like, you really gonna do this to me at this time? You were questioning your life and stuff, your life path. But I feel like Spirit was still reminding you that, you know, I got you. You know, this is all for a reason. Like, nothing is by chance. You know, you may have felt stuck as well, you know, but you never let go of your drive when it came to, you know, what you love. You know, with the Queen of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, this is just telling me that the Most High God is continuing you on with your journey, and they're doing it in so much love. Like, you got so much love around you, so much peace around you. You know, what I'm seeing here is that your water is flowing with the currency the way it's supposed to. Everything in your life is causing balance, and it's because you made the right decisions. So some people, like I was trying to say, they're so caught in negativity that they can't see anything. They can't see anything. They can't feel their peace. They can't feel no, they actually think what they're in is normal. So there's some people who are functioning in chaos. You know? So, and I'm not trying to talk about nobody, but when you're functioning in chaos, is, you know, I did that. I functioned in chaos. And I never knew that it wasn't normal, because I was like, well, this is my family, or this is my friends, this is how they are, you know. No. That's not how life is supposed to be. Okay? It's supposed to be some sort of peace there. Some peace. And, you know, I feel like a lot of the chosen, you went through a lot to get to where you are. Because even though there were many tests that you had to go through, it's like a maze. Like, you cannot get to the yellow brick road if you can't go through all of that other stuff that, you know, people in the Wizard of Oz went through, Dorothy and all that, all the Tin Men, and you know, Michael Jackson. Anyway, whatever, you know, everything that they went through in the Wiz, they still found their way. You know, they still found their way. And so this is what I'm saying, like, there were very tough times that you had, but you did not go through that for nothing. So when it comes to people from your past, they have to go through that shit too. We can't make it easy for these people, y'all. It's not going to work. You cannot mix darkness with light. You know, we went through darkness. We had our share of pain. And not saying that, you know, we ain't going to go through more pain. You know, there's always tests in life, because this is life. But some people numb their pain to the point where they didn't recognize the decisions that they were making. The decisions that they were making were hurting you, which caused you to have to go through what you went through, chosen. So they're going to have to go through that as well. They're going to have to go through that as well. And that's just what it is. I'm also seeing here that you got people very proud of you, chosen ones. And the people, also the women that probably have dealt with your exes and stuff, they're like happy, because they know, like, you ain't going back to her, so y'all, you want to take on, you know, what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? So they're happy to hear that because they want that. Good luck. Anyway, with that said, somebody don't want to hear that shit. But, you know, you gotta heal. I mean, because the thing is, you just gotta heal. You gotta heal. You got to heal. It was hard. It was very hard. Very, very difficult. And what I'm seeing here is that there is an opportunity for someone to heal. They're going to have to put in the work. They're going to have, this is an offer for this person to be alone. The Hermit card is a person who's alone. You know, they're gaining wisdom as they're alone. You know, this is a person who may be at their wits' end. Somebody mad. It's always gonna be somebody mad though, okay? It's just always gonna be like that. Someone's always gonna be mad. All right, so I'm also seeing here with the Queen of Wands, let's say King of Wands, Two of Wands. So there's some choices. Clarify the King of Wands, Spirit. Clarify the King of Wands, Spirit. Clarify the King of Wands. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Clarify the Queen of Wands, Spirit. Thank you. So what I'm seeing here is that there are also people from your past who are what is this about? Yeah, they're feeling left out in the cold. They're secretly feeling left out in the cold. Like these people chosen, you got people who are trying to find you, trying to find your heart, trying to find, you know, what happened. They're not going to tell you they're holding this in, but you know, it's, you know, okay, so my thing is, I don't think that you abruptly left. You gave warnings, you said things, and people really took you for granted. That's what I'm getting. Like you were taken for granted. You were taken for granted. The words that you said, like this person wasn't really listening to you. They weren't really listening to you. As a matter of fact, they were talking louder and louder. Where it was to the point where they could not hear you because they didn't want to listen to what you had to say. So clarify the Emperor, Spirit. Yeah, I mean, yeah. This person knows exactly why they're in the predicament that they're in. These people know. So let's get some oracles and see what else we need to learn. You know what? As a matter of fact, let me use this Karma deck. This definitely is gonna go with the reading. And then I gotta do a burning and releasing card. My bad, I forgot to pull on that. And I know I'm not supposed to use these cards like this, guys. But we just gonna see what comes out. So guys, listen, if you ain't never tried it in your life, get you a deck of cards and pull out all the major arcana cards in the deck and shuffle the cards and like try to ask the Most High or your spiritual team, whatever you believe in, ask what level of life are you on. And then when a card comes out in the deck, because this is what I used to do back in the day, when a card comes out, look the card up online and read it and see how it resonates with your life. And once you do that, what you want to do is you want to write down what you can do to fix whatever is going on in your life. So anyway, Spirit, please tell me what resonates with the chosen. What message do we need from here? Can you give us a message, please? One card, Spirit, that resonates with this message, please. Oh, you gave us two. All right. So we got your goals, the day-to-day reality of, and it says use the most business-like way. So this is talking about Capricorn energy. And then it says diplomatically, relationships, get a fair deal. This is about the 7th house, and in Capricorn. Let's read on it. Let's see what it's talking about. Hopefully I can find it in this deck, because this deck be confusing me sometimes. I mean, this book confuses me. So we know that Capricorn is the money sign. It's like they're like very hard workers. They're very focused. The message I just got was catch flights, not feeling, with the Capricorn. So it says, okay. So it says, a goat with the tail of a fish. The day the sun entered the sign of Capricorn marked the time of the winter solstice, the shortest, bleakest day of the year. But the next day, the sun began its northward climb, and with each succeeding midday, sky it moved toward the birth of spring. Capricorn represents the crystallization of a dream, the fishtail into a real tangible thing by the application of hard work. The climbing goat, built on structure, the mountain. Our ancestors knew they could get through the deprivations of winter only by being disciplined and conservative in the truest sense of words. Capricorn rules crystallization, like snowflakes, and all that is apparently solid and permanent in the world of change. It rules the conservative, disciplined climb to the top, keeping our passions in check. The parts of the body ruled by Capricorn are bones, teeth, skin, nails, and because they are solid structures that keep us together, and also knees because they hold us erect. People born during the time of Capricorn function best when they can apply a dedicated, focused approach to the achievement of a goal whose value is recognized by society. So this is all coming together because this is what type of work we had to put in. We had to transmute that Capricorn energy. Y'all know I'm trying to sound all professional and stuff. No, I'm just kidding. But we had to transmute the negative energy and form it into that Capricorn. Align ourselves with Capricorn energy so that we could be more grounded in our lives to make decisions that were good. This is all about focusing on what is important and the best ending to how we wanted to see things in the future. So many Capricorns, from what I know, they see the bigger picture. They see their future 5 years from now. And so this is where you were in your life, seeing things 5 years from now. That's what I'm seeing. So now, this is why you were so diligent and why you were able to get through a lot of the things that you have gotten through. So let's look into diplomatically. What is that about, Spirit? I hope it's in this card because I really need to. Is this houses? Okay, this is houses. I hate this. Next time I'm gonna pull this before I start the live. So let me see. Spirit, please help me. Somebody help me. I don't know. I'm one to always say I don't know. I don't mind not knowing. Because when you don't know, this is how you learn. Anyway, let me see. In the 7th house. So what's the 7th house? Oh. Oh, the 69. Okay. So let's see what this is. Okay. Okay, so it says for the summary of the 7th house, those opposite you, others, the general public, business partners, and sometimes your competitors, contracts, legal matters, public relations, committed lovers, or marriage partners, sometimes open enemies. Okay, so the 7th house, let me see. Let's read the 7th house. This is interesting. Okay, so it says, the 7th house is defined by the 1st house. The degree of the 1st house, cups, rising sign, ascendant, not only tells us a lot about the native of natal chart, nativity, birth chart, sky, horoscope. Don't mind me, I'm just refreshing your memory. But it also is exactly opposite to, and thereby defines the degree of the 7th house cups, also known as the descendant, because it is the point at which the planets descend below the horizon. Your 1st house is the first slice of pizza below your 1st house cups, rising sign, ascendant. Sorry, I won't do it again. Hold on. So it says, but counting the slices of pizza from one of the seven reveals that our 7th house is the slice of pizza above your 7th house cups. Since the basic meaning of the 1st house cups is you, the basic meaning of the 7th house cups is your opposite number, others. Numbers, others. This can mean the public in general, your business partners, and especially your committed lover and your marriage partners. In a horoscope, the sign and planet in your 7th house will say a lot about how you experience others in general, and more especially or specifically how you experience the energies of partnerships that might enter your life. The 7th house is ruled by the planet Venus and the signs of Libra. So basically, this is just telling us that in our 7th house, we had, we could possibly be and listen, if I'm not right, guys, look it up for yourself, or, don't take my word, because I'm not really good with astrology. But what I'm seeing here is like, maybe in our 7th house, now that we're dealing with relationships, or throughout our life we dealt with relationships throughout the time where we were invested in our goals and things that we needed to focus on. So throughout that, there were like a lot of trials and tribulations that we had to go through in order to get to where we are today, chosen. And so now, Spirit is telling you that it is time for love, because you've did the work. You were embodying that Capricorn energy, which caused you to be in a space in your life where you now can receive the proper relationship that you want because you did a lot of investing in yourself. Yeah, so I'm going to clarify this because I really want to know what this is talking about. So let me get the cards and get some clarity on this. Spirit, can you clarify the seventh house? I really do need to get my chart read. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, what is this? Okay, yeah, definitely. So this is the hard work you've done. Okay, so with the Judgment card coming out, this is recognized as transformation, you evolving in life. Okay, you have to focus on the journey. But let me type in what this is talking about with the diplomatically relations. Get a fair deal, meaning card meaning in the karma cards. What is this card about? So it says it refers to a situation where negotiations, compromise, and fairness are key to achieving a positive outcome. It says in the case of diplomatically relations, it's talking about get a fair deal. It says it suggests that now is the time to engage in dialogue and create balanced, fair agreements or solutions. Emphasizes the importance of cooperation, understanding others' viewpoints, and work toward a resolution that benefits everyone involved. This card might be advising you to seek harmony in your relationships and ensure that all parties are treated equitably. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. The card also might suggest that karma is at work, meaning that your actions in this situation will have long-term consequences. If you act with integrity and strive for fairness, positive outcomes are likely to follow. Conversely, if you're unfair or manipulative, the results could be unfavorable. Essentially, it's a reminder that diplomacy, fairness, and mutual respect should guide your decisions and interactions at this time. Okay, guys, so also what I'm seeing here is that there is judgment being placed, so you got to be careful about what you're doing out in the world. Okay, so even when it comes to people from your past, like, you don't want to be mean. You can be kind, but you still have to have boundaries. Because there is someone still holding on to you from your past. They're wanting to come towards you. They see you as a wish fulfillment. And they also, they love you. They're watching you from afar. Okay? Whatever this is, guys, again, you have people that secretly want to be around you. So how are you going to handle that? Are you going to be mean and hang up in their face? Or are you going to show love and just say, yo, I'm not really interested? How do you nicely turn somebody down? I don't know. But be kind, be kind. And remember that you once were going through karma. I know I was. And I had to do a lot of work on myself in order to get where I am right now. So if you've done a lot of work on yourself, be very cautious of how you're handling situations when it comes to the people that you're dealing with. Make sure you're kind. Overall, just make sure you're kind. Make sure you're doing the right thing when it comes to people. And I'm going to get my last message out of my energy healing book, and then we'll be done. Spirit, can you give me my last message that resonates with this reading, please? Okay, so it says the celestial layer, the sixth dimension, correlations, the way our spirit feels about what's happening emotionally. The third eye, our conscious mind may feel one way about a situation, but our spirit may feel the exact opposite because it is seeing things through the eyes of compassion from a higher dimensional perspective. The celestial layer is difficult to discern unless we are actively in touch and in communication with our spirit and understand what is occurring in this dimension. The layer is a beautiful array of gentle pastel colors. Okay, so with this, we have to, we talked about accountability. We talked about our spirit and how, what kind of spirit do you have? And if your spirit is light, if you're free in your spirit and you know who you are, then your spirit is able to lead you to make good decisions, okay? So the outer flesh of the body is more so comprised of the ego, is what I'm feeling. It says may feel one way about a situation. So you may feel one way about a situation, but your spirit may feel the exact opposite. So your spirit is wanting to lead you. And if you're healed, your spirit can lead you. Your spirit will be able to hear you. Your spirit will be able to understand. Well, not your spirit will be able to hear a situation louder than your flesh would be able to. Your conscious mind. So your subconscious mind and your soul is more compassionate, because remember, the highest vibration is love, right? So when we are led by the spirit, our higher selves, then we're able to have more compassion when it comes to people. We're remembering that we didn't always make the right decisions. We've lived in our carnal nature. It's not saying that you should let people back in your life that hurt you, or that's not what it's saying. But it's all about moving with compassion. It's all about love for others. Excuse my language. So yeah, that's the message, guys. Yeah, that's it. So I hope that message has helped you. Remember to move in love. That's the highest vibration. Don't get arrogant. At this point, chosen, no one wins. No one wins. Because at the end of the day, this is your life. This is my life. This is our life. So as much competition as other people want to put us in, as much, people want to compare us or whatever it is, that don't win. This is our life. Everyone has their own journey in this life, and no one wins. It's not really a competition. It's just because the thing is, you still have to deal with yourself at the end of the day. So no one wins. Even when you're jealous, envious, all of those things, it just embodies the person that you are overall. So no one's winning. No one's in a rat race with nobody. This is not how we're doing things. What we're understanding is that our spirit is the highest vibration because it's led in love, and this is where we're at. And so since we are all about the high vibration of love, Let's let's continue to lead in that path so that we can continue to have a good life. Because again, this is karma. We ain't trying to, rub it in like, haha, no, that's not how we're doing things. We move differently, chosen. This is how we got where we are. With that said, yeah, nobody wins. This is not a race. This is only your life and what you're made of at the end of the day. What are you made of? Are you filled with love, peace, positivity, or are you filled with jealousy, envy, competition, hate? Like, what is it that you have in you? What is in you? How are you perceived in this life? It don't even matter how you're perceived. It's just your life. Like, how are you doing your life? Because how you treat people is how you treat yourself. It all comes back to you. It's all a reflection of you at the end of the day. With that said, guys, I hope these messages have helped you. I will come back on here later because I do have another dream that I want to do. I'll talk to you later. I love you. Peace.